something extra special for you because of all you lovely ladies and guys who've been asking me for my leg workout, my glutes, what did I do in the beginning. We've got it all here for you today. So I'm going to do my beginner's leg workout, and these are some exercises I actually started at home with first. So you don't need no fancy gym, not a lot of fancy equipment either. But it's going to get you going, get you started, getting you more confident. And these are exercises for anyone that's completely beginning out there. There's journey, people that maybe are on the larger side of life like I was. I started all of this at 280 pounds, 127 kilos. And I started them at home to get myself more confident with working out, getting to know my body, and seeing what really worked for me. I then, after 4 months of doing them at home, I joined the gym and added some extra weights, some extra machines to my workout, and just tried to progress it and advance. And including using the weights room, because I know all you lovely ladies tell me how much you're intimidated by it. So we're gonna head in there today. I'm gonna show you some warm-ups, some things I start with, and then we're gonna progress on to some of the machines and the equipment as well. So I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be worth it, and I hope you all enjoy. I can go back, press rewind, but it won't make a difference. You are the same all the time. I'm strong enough. All right, let's get started. I begin every single one of my workouts, no matter what, with a warm-up. So today I'm going to start with a few minutes of walking on an incline, then progressing into a jog for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'm going to put the machine onto full incline and do walking hill lunges. I do these for about 30 seconds, then I rest for about 30, then I do another 30, and I do that roughly 6 to 8 times. So it will burn up a sweat, but that's the aim of the game. We want to get warmed up, right? Okay, let's get started on a few exercises. So I tend to begin on the TRX piece of equipment, but if your gym doesn't have one of these, you can also do them freestanding. So we're going to start with 3 sets of 20 squats, and then we're going to do 3 sets of 10 on each leg of backward lunges. Now what you're really trying to do here is pull your pelvis forward as you come up and squeeze your glutes in to make sure you're really feeling it. And you can do these fairly quickly, trying to get the body really moving, get it warmed up, and get going for the rest of the workout. Okay, we're going to get into some lunges now, guys. So what you will need is a set of dumbbells, and this can be any set that you feel comfortable with, whether it's 1 kilo, 3 kilos, 7 kilos. Pick up what you can work out with for the next 10 minutes or so. I'm going to do 3 sets of lunges, all variations. I'm going to do them without weights to show you, and then add weights to them. I tend to do 3 sets of 15 each leg of these 3 different exercises, but see what you can fit into your workout and which ones you prefer. You might just like one style, or you might like all 3. So I tend to do one where I am doing lunges on the spot. So you're just going up and down, and as you come up, again, you're trying to squeeze your glutes in. I then do a forward lunge, so I'm stepping forward and coming back to position, stepping forward again and coming back to position. And then I do a different style of lunge where I'm stepping backwards, and as I come back up, my knees actually raising upwards and then coming back down. So it gives you just a different style of movement for your hamstring and your glutes. Then I move on to kettlebell squats. So for this, again, choose a kettlebell you feel comfortable with, whether it's a 2, a 4, a 6, an 8. Pick up what's going to be comfortable and you can swing it quite freely. So here we go. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 squats with the kettlebell. And as you come down, try not to lean too far forward. You want your butt to be back as far as possible, like you're going to the toilet. And then as you come up, you raise the kettlebell right above your head, and then bring it down slowly, like a controlled motion. Do you want me to talk or not talk? Is this just like a clip?
I don't have a serious face.
I'm now moving on to 5 exercises I do on the mats, starting with glute bridges. I do 3 sets of 15 of these, with or without a dumbbell weight, depending if you want an easy or a hard version. But make sure when you come up into the bridge position, you are really squeezing your butt and holding it for 2 to 3 seconds. And when you come down, don't touch the mat, you come right back up. I then move on to what I call donkey kicks, and there's 3 versions I do of these: the side leg raises, the straight back leg raises, and the straight back leg raises where you come into the chest and out again. Again, I do these with leg ankle weights, but depending if you want an easy or a hard version, you don't have to use them. I then go on to side leg raises, which is really helping your inner thighs. And it's simple, you're literally raising the leg up and down, but do it in a really slow, controlled motion. And I do 3 sets of 15 on each leg again of them. Oh yeah, and make sure you have a lot of fun while you do these.
Yeah. It's too much jokes. Okay, hang on.
Living for the nightlife, you can shine brighter than all, and you dance in the late hours, I stand beside you.
Now we move on to the actual equipment in the gym, and I'm going to start with the hip abductor machines, aka good girl, bad girl machines. One of them you are forcing the weights in, and one of them you are pushing the weights out. On the one that I push the weights out, you'll see I do 2 different styles here on the piece of equipment. One where my bum's on the chair, one where I'm slightly off the chair. I just find I get a lot more resistance that way.
Alright guys, now we're going to go on to the end of the workout, my favourite bit. We're going to go on to squats and leg press, yes, in the weights room. So for all you girls that hate going in the weights room or intimidated by it, don't be. No one is there looking at you, you're doing this for yourself. So we're going to go in there, we're going to get some squats going, just to walk, just even to get you comfortable with it, like light squats, working on your form, getting it all going, and some leg press as well. So here we go. So here we are guys, in the weights room. See, it isn't such a scary place after all.
I can go back, press rewind, but it won't make a difference. You are the same all the time, I'm strong enough to resist it all. Time, I will bring myself up.
Alright, onto the squat rack. No matter what, I always still start with no weights on the bar, just doing a full set, 15 squats with no weights, just getting the movement up, and then I'll start adding weights to the bar. Now make sure when you are squatting that you keep your feet flat on the floor, and when you go down as far as you can, ass to grass, and make sure when you come up you are thrusting your hips forward and really squeezing your glutes in. Girls, remember, no matter what you see on Instagram and all over YouTube, you are not meant to look good in a little G-string when you are squatting. We are doing squats to look good after the workout. So don't worry what you look like, just make sure your form is right and you are feeling it. I tend to do about 4 to 6 sets of 10, depending on how much time I have, but do whatever you feel comfortable with. Then last but not least, we have the lovely leg press, and I tend to do about 4 sets of 12 on here, upping my weight increments each set, and trying not to lock out my knees and just have a nice, slow, controlled movement.
Alright guys, so that is a wrap on my beginner's legs workout. Well, legs, glutes, a little bit of everything in there for your lower body. It was more just to really want to show you guys exactly what I said at the start, stuff that I did, stuff that worked for me. This may not be exercises for everyone, but hey, proof's in the pudding. I started doing these when I was 280 pounds, 127 kilos, and they just helped me with getting into shape, getting my fitness levels up, getting my cardiovascular up, getting more confident about actually trying new exercises and actually stepping foot in a gym. So I did a lot of these exercises at home for the first 4 months of my journey, and then I joined my local gym and started advancing to actually using the weights in the gym and using the machines as well. So never be afraid to try, just get going, get yourself confident, get your levels up, and as you progress you'll be able to go on to more and more workouts. And don't worry, we've got that coming for you soon as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, make the most of it, subscribe, like, view my other videos, share it, and yeah, thanks for watching guys, love ya.